Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Today in US market reading over here, we are going to take note about some of the trading plans that we have to help in our US market trading. Alright, so I will start off with Aussie CAD. So Aussie CAD over here, by looking at this right now, Aussie CAD tentatively by looking at this Aussie CAD day one to determine the trend. It is in the bull trend turning down to the bear. It's in the turning in the transition zone. So over here, let me check if there's a chance for us to sell. All right. So currently, in terms of H4, is actually getting out of bear zone. All right, it's getting out of my bear zone where the support is still stands at the very near place over here, like about 13 pips away. So I would say that if tentatively you want to sell, I will encourage that. If I want to sell, we have to break the support and we have a new resistance below the support level, then we will go for the selling. If not, then I will just give this a miss. All right. So we can pay attention to this Aussie cap for later on or tomorrow, right? Maybe it will have a good selling opportunity for us. But currently, I will just give this a miss. All right. So next, I will be going to Aussie franc. Aussie franc over here. Aussie franc over here. During the first half of the Euro market, we were deciding whether to sell or not. But second thought, when I look at H4, all right, I decided to give this a miss until the second half of the day, which is now, right? So we are looking at selling. We are looking at Aussie franc selling, but make sure you have enough space to sell. So looking at this once again, this from the current price to the support level, we have about 20 pips. So Aussie franc over here, with these 20 pips over here, we can still consider a selling. So over here, the resistance is now building up the new resistance right now. So by looking at this in H1, we are actually on the resistance. We have a chance to sell. Okay, we have a chance to sell right now. Okay, so we can look out for the opportunity to sell for the next 20 pips of space. We can get maybe 10 or 15. All right, so that depends on how you enter. Okay, so Aussie franc, we still stand a chance to enter if Aussie franc hits on the support in H1 over here, because right now with this round over here, this part here, it's actually showing me that it has a chance. It has a chance to go for a new selling cycle opportunity. Okay, there's a new chance. So over here, I will want to take a look. Okay, then from here, I will sell, but I will make sure I will take my profit before it hits on my support. Okay, all right. So let's move again to Aussie yen. Right. So in terms of Aussie yen over here, right? Aussie yen, I'll be looking out for us. Aussie yen, I will be looking out right now. It seems like it's still in the bull. Okay, so it's still in the bull, whereby this in this case, it's also in the situation of whether will it start to sell. Seems like Aussie has been going on the bull run and now it's hitting on the stage where it's trying to sell it off. Okay, it seems like steaming off, I would say so. All right. So in Aussie yen over here, right now, when I see this, it hits on the resistance 4 hours ago. Okay, and now it started to retrace back. So right now, seems like over here today, after it hits on the resistance, it start to sell off. Wow, it's about 70 pips. However, right now we are experiencing one support up here. Okay, one support over here. As you can see, the support level is all over the place here, right? So as we can see, now we have very tight space to sell. We only have about 13 pips. So in this 13 pips, actually, is it good to sell? I would say maybe yes and maybe no. When I give a reaction like this, maybe yes, maybe no, that means to say the chances of selling is 50-50. So when it's about 50-50, is it still good to sell? I would rather no. Okay, so just I will just monitor it first, observe it. So tomorrow probably we have a better chance. Okay, so since that's the case, then we'll move on to Aussie Kiwi. Well, Aussie Kiwi, we are still on the bull. So running on the bull side, the trend is still showing us a bull. And in terms of this H4 for today, right, the since the opening of the market today until now, we have actually hit on the high. So over here, there's one high here, okay, one high here for the day, and now it's actually retracing downwards. Well, when it's retracing downwards, okay, let's put this over here. There's a resistance, creating a resistance right now. So there may be a support level somewhere here, right? So let's take a look. Okay, so in H1, yes, exactly. So this is the support area. So by looking at this Aussie Kiwi to the support area, we are only left with 15 pips. If we want to take a risk to sell this, I will advise you not to, because the space is very tight. All right. So Aussie Kiwi, I'm going to give this a miss as well. Okay, so how about Aussie dollar? Aussie dollar will be the focus for the next few days for me as a seller, because Aussie dollar, it shows that it's coming into the bear market. Okay, so right now, so we are, since the trend is in the bear, I'm looking out for selling. So when I'm looking out for selling, I want to look for the correct resistance level. So first of all, by looking at this right now, we are on the support. Okay, we are on the support right now. So it seems like the support for this support has already broke, and now we are moving downwards to the next support level, which is here. So right now for Aussie dollar, we have about 25 pips to go. Well, 25 pips to go, I think that is quite pretty fair to grab some profits tonight. Okay, so over here, when I talk about the resistance, as we can see, this seems like a trending market, and now it's still a trending. So I'm going to put this over here. So over here, as you can see, support level, okay, the support level over here, it has been tested, right? It has been tested and become a resistance. So right now it hits on the resistance, and this is a good chance to sell. All right. So Aussie dollar, if the next few hours it retraces upwards and hits on the resistance without breaking, and it will start to retrace downwards. So this is one of the resistance that we should be looking at. The other one, okay, the concrete resistance level will be up here. Okay, so this one, so we have about 25 pips as well. Okay, so we are still in the middle. Okay, we are still in the middle. So I would say that over here, okay, right now, like one is here, the other one is here. Okay, so over here, this is the resistance that we will be looking at. So remember, there these two resistance level. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna put this Aussie dollar into my list because pretty potential over here for me. So I'm going to put this into my watch list. Aussie dollar. All right. So Aussie dollar, since we got it. All right. So now Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie. Now, Euro Aussie over here today is a downward trend, but today is a retracement. So, since this is a retracement for buying, buyers stay away because we are very near to the resistance, all right? And the seller also stayed away because Euro market is closing in the next few hours. So, probably the reduction in the volume, the trading volume will be great. So, it won't have much movement. So, forget about this, all right? What about EuroCAD? EuroCAD over here, we are having a downward trend, but today is a little starting of the retracement with a support, setting up a higher support. So this seems like it also seems like a sign that is going for a retracement for the next few days. So let's take a look whether do we have a chance to sell. All right. So over here, since the support has been set up over here, and the resistance is actually now over here, I would say that this is still the resistance that I'm looking out for. Okay, over here, as we can see from this part here, we have a support and a higher support. Now tested, the support is not breaking. So what's next? It's going to create a higher high. So we shall give this a miss for sellers, but buyer, you can take note. All right. Okay, so now let's move again to Euro Yen. Euro Yen, same thing, is hitting on the bear zone over here. So the bear zone is, now we are on the bear zone here. Right. So this bear zone, okay, so this part here, what we are going to do is that it seems like it's very high up there, struggling a little bit, and now we are hitting on the previous resistance, which is right here. Okay, so now this part here, I will say that when it's actually hitting on this resistance, they're bound to have some resistance power. So next few days, it may turn into bear. So I'm going to put Euro Yen at the not in my watch list, but I will monitor it very closely because like Aussie dollar and Euro Yen, it may start to sell for the next few weeks or days. Okay, all right. So I'm going to give this a miss for today. All right. So Euro Kiwi. Euro Kiwi, once again, is on the downward trend and now it's testing on the support. Today, we are moving up, right? It's moving up to test the resistance. So this is the door opening for this Euro Kiwi that once it breaks, very likely it may go for a bull. Okay, so tentatively, buyers, you can still stay on buying, right? And a buying signal is coming very soon. Okay, so just pay attention to this buying signal, all right, for Euro Kiwi tonight, all right? Okay, so what about Euro dollar? Euro dollar, right? Euro dollar over here. Euro dollar is in the downward trend and it has been selling through, all right? So we have a good chance that it's going to sell over here. And let me delete all this, all right? So it's clearer. So right now it's moving downwards to test on the support as well. So right here we are on the support over here. Okay, so now it's testing on the support. So euro dollar is, although it's a downward trend, it's a downward trend doesn't mean that it will break the support immediately. Okay, so like we have seen here. Let me zoom in. One touch, two touch, you see three, and now it's touching. So we have a number of tries over here already. So right now I'm going to wait for euro dollar to break the support. Okay, after it breaks the support with a new resistance below, then I will start trading. All right. So euro dollar is something that we can pay attention tonight as well. Okay, so this is something for us. Okay, so euro dollar, so because we can see that dollar is getting very strong. All right, so now let's move again to pound Aussie. Pound Aussie. So pound Aussie over here, it hits in my bull zone and it's now going up, having a support. So it looks like, a higher support from the main support over here. So looking good to buy. So buyers, take note that you can start buying, okay, when it has retested, okay, when the resistance has been retested over, let me see, where's the resistance over here? No, sorry, the resistance should be here. So buyers, please wait for it to break the resistance, retest the resistance again, then you start buying. Okay, so that's for pound Aussie. Okay, so how about pound cat? Okay, let's take a look at pound cat. Pound cat over here. Pound cat is in the downward trend. After the downward trend, the support has been created and now tested but not breaking. So after that, for the next few days, it actually created a higher support and today creating a higher support as well. So over here, by looking at this H4, for the past 12 hours, the support has already created over here. All right, let's see, it's here. Right, so from H4, the general strength, if I'm looking at the main support, create a higher support, another higher support towards the resistance. So it's very obvious that once it breaks the resistance, to retest the resistance once again, buying signal come in and it will go boom. Right, so that's for pound cat. Okay, so buyers can take note of pound cat as well. So next to go, pound franc. Pound franc, we are in the bear zone. Retested the support of since here, and we are still on the support. So it's good to buy, but let's take a look where's the support and resistance within the supported bull trend. Okay, let's see. Now it's trying to break the resistance. Now it's retesting the resistance level. If this resistance level is been break and comes back in the resistance and creating a new falling cycle, that means pound franc is going for a selling. But again, if it's not breaking and set up a green candle that forms a green, red, and green candle, red, green candle, then that means to say buying signal is coming. So that means to say it is not advisable to sell. So it's at the verge. Whether it's selling, it's also at the verge of buying. So traders, I would suggest stay away from pound franc. Okay. Right. Next to go, pound yen. Pound yen. By looking at pound yen in the day, now we are in the bull, running very strongly and hits on the resistance, and now it's coming back. So again, we are in the zone. we are in this bear zone that is still in the making of the bear. Okay, so the bear is still hibernating. It's not coming out of the cave yet. So right now, if I'm talking about selling, I would say that probably yes, probably no. There's a lot of turbulence in this area. So let's take a look. If I'm going to sell within the turbulence, I only have about 15 pips as well to hit the support. So I would rather choose not to trade. Okay, let's put this into the monitor list as well. So like Aussie dollar, Euro yen, pound yen, yes, all these I will be monitored for the next few days. Okay. So next, pound kiwi. Pound kiwi. So today we are actually hitting on a support. So the trend is turning away. All right, trend is turning away now. So turning away from the support, having a higher support right now, a higher low. That means to say, buying buying opportunity is already there. So the bull is going to start running. So by looking at this H4, I'm going to look out for the support resistance. Analyzing out the whole trend over here is a retracement until it comes back here to set up a support over here, and it forms a higher support compared to the main support over here. So right now, buying is possible. So let's look out for the resistance. So resistance over here, we have about 100 over pips to go. So pound kiwi, go ahead and buy. Buyers, please take note, pound kiwi for buying. All right. Next to go for pound dollar. Pound dollar. Pound dollar, we are in the bear zone right now, in the bear zone. So by looking at this, seems like we are still hitting on the support. One whole day, we are still struggling within the support area here. If I want to sell pound dollar, it must break the support to form a new resistance below the support. Then I will start selling. If not, I'm going to give this a miss. Okay, so pound dollar, yes, we can put this into our list. Okay, pound dollar. All right, so but make sure pound dollar you have to wait for it to break the support level. Okay, so how about dollar CAD? Dollar CAD over here. Dollar CAD today, what we are going to see is that dollar CAD is actually now on the move into the bull. So right now, with this moving, okay, I'm going to look out for a buy. All right, so for buyers, you can take note. Buyers over here, yes, very nicely done up. Okay, there's a resistance level over here, this level. Okay, so support, as you can see, the same thing from the main support here has been supported, tested up for a higher low, higher low, higher low, and higher low. So now this higher low is tentatively breaking the resistance over here. So we are above the resistance. So buyers take note, once the resistance has been retested, not breaking down, but forming a buying signal up above that, it's time for you to buy. All right. So that's for dollar CAD. How about dollar franc? Dollar franc, we are also moving towards the bull. So it's good to buy. So take note of the resistance level, which has no change since the first half of the day. It's still about 25 pips away. So just take note for buyers. Sellers stay away. No for trading. Okay. So how about dollar yen? Dollar yen, that's another thing. Dollar yen, we are in the bull, running very strongly in the bullish market. Okay, so there's a retracement here, setting up a higher support to push a higher high. So over here, with this higher high now creating, now is we are still on the peak. I would say on the moon. All right. So over here, now seems like Aussie yen is also trying to retrace downwards. Okay, so let's see. This is the resistance level over here. We have a created one resistance, so pushing down, and the support level it should be here, right? So looks like we have a good space to sell. But when it looks like it's a good space to sell, right? But let's see. When you are selling along the way, you have a support here, right? You have a support here, and the support now you are just merely 20 pips away. Okay, it's just about 20 pips away. And remember, you are anti the trend. You are selling against the bull. Okay, so if you are going against the trend, when it hits on the support, it will just shoot up very harshly. So I will when it start to sell down, it won't be so strong. Okay, so I suggest that for sellers, dollar yen, please stay away. But for buyers, this is the place, this is the point where you can start buying. Okay, this is the point. All right. So that's for dollar yen. All right. So Bitcoin against the dollar. Big against the dollar. So Bitcoin against the dollar. Sorry. Once again, let's take a look. For Bitcoin, is still looking for a support. It's still looking for support to start buying, and the price I'm looking at is the 43. That is the targeted price. Okay, 42 for the support to push. So right now we are on the support. Yes, we are on the support. Okay, so over here we are on the support over here, as you can see. So just waiting for the correct timing that this Bitcoin, okay, the Bitcoin against the dollar will start to buy. So this will be the entry for the bull. Okay, this area of resistance. Once it breaks, okay, then it will start to go. Okay, so I think it may still take a little bit of time, for it to actually grow. Okay, so please buyers, please take note. Okay, so remember that for me as a trader over here, and most of the time I think people already know me that I am only a seller. Okay, for forex currency. When it comes to Bitcoin, I will only buy. Okay, I will not sell as a speculation. Okay, so that's all for today. So I hope this session it helps you in your trading. Right. So guys, remember, if you like this video, smash the like button, and if you're new, click the subscribe button. And whoever watching this video, ring up the bell to stay updated with my video uploads. All right. Okay, that's all for me. And guys, I wish you good luck in your trading. This is everything from ACS Learning Hub. See you tomorrow.